Right now, someone is influencing your decisions without you knowing. Studies show you're more likely to say yes to a request if someone simply asks nicely, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. So why does your brain surrender control to the people around you? Fact 1: Cialdini's Reciprocity Principle. Psychologist Robert Cialdini discovered in the 1980s that when someone does something for you, you feel an almost automatic urge to do something back. It's so powerful that even unwanted favors trigger it. If a waiter brings you a mint with your bill, you tip more, even though you didn't ask for it. This explains why free samples work, why brands send gifts, and why saying no becomes genuinely harder after someone helps you. Fact 2: Social proof. This concept, also popularized by Cialdini, is the tendency to believe or do something because others are doing it. When a YouTube video has millions of views, you're more likely to watch it. When a restaurant has a long line, you assume it's good. Your brain uses other people's choices as shortcuts to figure out what's right even when you can't see the actual evidence yourself. This matters because marketers weaponize this. Fake reviews and bot engagement literally hack your decision-making. Fact 3: The Asch Conformity Experiment. In 1951, psychologist Solomon Asch ran a shocking study where people were shown lines and asked which was longest. Alone, they got it right 99% of the time. But when surrounded by actors who gave the wrong answer, 75% of participants conformed at least once, despite knowing the answer was objectively wrong. This reveals a terrifying truth: you'll abandon facts to fit in with the group, even strangers. Understanding this helps you recognize when you're agreeing just to avoid standing out. Fact 4: Authority bias. Your brain automatically trusts authority figures, doctors, scientists, uniforms, titles. This bias makes you more likely to follow orders or advice from someone perceived as an expert, even when they're not. Milgram's obedience experiments in the 1960s showed people would administer electric shocks to strangers just because a researcher told them to. In real life, this is why a doctor's recommendation carries weight, why you believe a CEO over a regular person, and why scammers wear suits. Recognizing this bias saves you from blind obedience. Fact 5: The foot in the door technique. Research by Jonathan Friedman and Scott Fraser in 1966 showed that if you agree to a small request first, you're dramatically more likely to agree to a larger, related request later. Ask someone to wear a small badge, and they're more willing to display a massive billboard. Your brain justifies the escalation by aligning your self-image with your previous choice. Charities, recruiters, and sales teams weaponize this daily. They start small to lock in your commitment before asking for the big asks. Fact 6: Informational influence versus normative influence. Psychologists distinguish between two types of social influence. Informational influence happens when you genuinely believe others have better information than you do, so you adopt their view. Normative influence happens when you pretend to agree just to avoid rejection, even though you disagree privately. Both feel identical in the moment, but one changes your actual beliefs while the other just changes your public behavior. Knowing the difference helps you spot when you're being authentically persuaded versus just performing conformity for social survival. Fact 7: The Chameleon Effect. Research by Tanya Chartrand and John Barg in 1999 revealed that you unconsciously mimic the body language, speech patterns, and mannerisms of people around you, and this mimicry makes them like you more. We do it without awareness, matching someone's posture, laughing at their jokes, even adopting their accent slightly. This happens in your brain automatically, which means you're constantly being socially influenced at a subconscious level. Recognizing this empowers you to choose when you mimic and when you stand out. Fact 8: Pluralistic ignorance. This phenomenon happens when everyone in a group privately disagrees with the group consensus, but everyone publicly conforms because they assume everyone else actually agrees. Nobody wants to be the first to say this is weird. A classic example: an awkward presentation where nobody laughs, so everyone assumes everyone else finds it hilarious. In reality, everyone thinks it's terrible. This creates false consensus that traps entire communities into behaviors nobody wants. Spotting this in real time can actually break the spell and free others to be honest. Fact 9: The dark triad in social manipulation. The dark triad, narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy, describes personality traits that make someone exceptionally skilled at manipulating others. These individuals exploit reciprocity, authority bias, and social proof with calculated precision because they lack guilt and empathy. They're the people who can lie smoothly, build false trust, and vanish with your money. Understanding these traits helps you identify manipulators before they drain you, because they exploit universal social influence mechanics that work on everyone. Fact 10: Inoculation theory against social influence. Psychologist William McGuire discovered that exposing yourself to weak versions of persuasive arguments builds mental immunity to stronger ones later. Like a vaccine, small doses of counterargument help you resist manipulation. This is why media literacy, questioning authority, and actively seeking opposing views make you harder to influence. The most socially aware people aren't those immune to influence, they're those who understand how it works and actively vaccinate themselves against unwanted persuasion. Which of these 10 influence tactics hit hardest for you? Drop a comment telling me which one you've been blindsided by. I read every single one. And if your brain just got hacked by this video, smash subscribe so you catch the next one. Thanks for watching BrainBoda.